Hey, what's up, everybody? I am officially back to do a reaction, and I've been resurrected, guys. I'm back. um, I'm gonna be doing another reaction video for you guys for a while. It's been a while since I've done a reaction video for you guys because I've been so damn busy lately from the past few months. I'm really sorry about that, but I want to make it up to you by giving you guys a little present for you guys. I'm going to be reacting to the new Spider-Man Homecoming trailer. This it, this just dropped onto YouTube about 6 hours ago, and I haven't watched it yet, but I am so excited to watch this, and also it's my most anticipated movie of 2017 this year, along with Justice League, Wonder Woman. Like there's so many great movies. I just can't wait to see them. And Spider-Man is actually my number one because I just can't wait. Also with Star Wars. I mean you just can't go wrong with Star Wars. Like you just cannot mention Star Wars, The Last Jedi. So, and also, what do you guys think about my jacket? Doesn't it look cool? Man, I'm starting to get so fashioned up. Like everybody around me is like dressing up so nice, and I'm like, okay, I gotta step it up. So I did. I let's check this out here. Okay, so I have this White Sox hat. Oh yeah, and also I got my haircut. I almost kind of got that military look though, but I like it. But I'm gonna grow it out back. I'm gonna grow it back. You know, because I miss the pompadour. I miss it. And my beard's still growing. Actually, I got it shaved down just a bit. So yeah. And I got these long shirt. All of these, like these pants, and whoa. And let me take my shoe off here. And these shoes that I'm wearing, the other ones on my other foot, but all of these really good deals. And I'm not being paid to do this, but just want to let you guys know. Go on Wish. It's an app on Google Play. Get it on Google Play at the Google Store. It's like if you have an Android, if you have a phone that has pretty much supported by Android or if you have an iPhone, go on Wish, and they have really good deals. I got this for only like $28, which is actually really cheap for a nice quality jacket like this. And with this shirt, it was only like $8. Not this hat. This hat was from a friend, but and these shoes were only like $17. And these pants that I'm wearing right now, they were $20. So I'm pretty much saving money. Like all of this looks like it could be like from a model that that should be like getting like good so much money, like just like looking good. So yeah. So I just love nice clothes. I do. So enough about me and enough about my clothes and what I'm wearing today. I think I should do a vlog. I think I should do a vlog of the stuff that I get. I'm starting to think about that. Like, get a vlog from just for the stuff that I get on Wish, and they go like, I just got this, that kind of stuff. So maybe that. I don't know. Probably. Oh yeah, and I got a blueberry muffin right here, waiting for me to be eaten. But I'm gonna eat you. Oh, that's just horrible. Okay. So. Let's just get to the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer. The intensity is just killing me. All right, here we go. Whoa! Okay, I like that. I like that.
What's up, guys? So, to become an Avenger, are there like trials or an interview?
Do me a favor. Can't you just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man?
Oh wow!
Stay close to the ground.
Crashing the party.
You're the Spider-Man from
From YouTube.
From YouTube.
Can you summon an army of spiders?
Oh, man, no.
I like his friend.
Stole his shield.
Can I try the suit on? Ta-da.
Captain America.
The rich and the powerful, like Stark, they don't care about us. The
Man.
world's changing, boys. Time we change too.
Batman.
These weapons are crazy dangerous.
Listen, Peter, forget the flying monster guy. There are people who handle this sort of thing.
The illegal weapons barrier was at 2:30. You missed it.
Oh! Ooh. The sound on Earth. Oh, so that's how he does it. Oh! Oh!
What if somebody had died?
I was just trying to be like you.
I wanted you to be better. I'm gonna need the suit back.
But I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it.
Ooh,
I screwed up.
pretty much true.
Carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders.
I want you to understand. I'll do anything to protect my family.
Oh!
You know what I'm talking about. So don't mess with me. Because I will kill you and everybody you love.
Woo! Peter's getting it.
The guy is still out there. I just gotta do this on my own.
Just don't do anything stupid.
Damn!
Yeah.
Damn! Damn! Oh my gosh. Okay. To be honest, I really like this trailer, but I would say the first one I actually really enjoyed more because it shows off the whole Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, that the 80s coming of age comedy. You get that with when Peter's at high school. You get that. But it's also a Spider-Man movie. Like you get the action, you get the excitement, you get some humor in there too. And that's what I love about Spider-Man, like growing up, because Spider-Man was my guy. Like he was the shit for me. And I really enjoyed this trailer. And there was like a lot of Tony Stark in here, and I'm like, well, I know that he plays like a significant role in this film. He does, because he's Peter's mentor. He's kind of like almost like a father figure to him, and pretty much almost like filling the void of Peter's mourning of Uncle Ben. Like, but I was just wondering, do they actually like address the whole thing with Uncle Ben? Like, what happened to him? Like, is there like does Peter like tell like the whole like if Tony said, you didn't give me the full motive, like why are you doing this, like exactly why are you doing this? And Peter would be like, well, I actually it's a long story. I was he'd be like he would actually break the ice and say, I lost my Uncle Ben. He got shot during a robbery or whatever. He got shot by a burglar. And I miss him every day. I miss him every day. And Tony would actually feel bad for Peter. Like that's what I think. Like he'll feel bad for Peter, and he wants to be there for him because he wants Peter to be, he wants him to be safe. But he also doesn't want him to get entangled with like the big things that the Avengers could actually like deal with instead of just like having to worry about, like he wants him to be the hero that he can be, but to stay to the ground that he's not ready for the big leagues just yet. And practically in this whole movie is pretty much about Peter just like doing like having to deal with this dual life that he's Spider-Man, but he's also Peter Parker. He goes to high school. Like that's what makes Peter Parker that's what makes Spider-Man such a relatable character with the human side is with Peter. It shows more that like the reason why they went with Tom Holland is because he's young enough to look like a 15-year-old kid. Like he looks young. Like I'm the same age as him. Like I'm 21, but we're both like exactly the same age because like if I take off my beard and I take off my hat, if I still had like all my long hair and everything, I would still look like a high school kid. Everybody would ask me, "Oh, how old are you?" And I'm like, "I'm 21." And they're like, "Oh, I thought you were 16." That kind of thing, you know. And that's like with the age, and that's because Peter's 15 or 16 in this movie, but the actor is like older than that. He's like 4 years older than that, and that's the beauty of it, that you finally get to see Spider-Man as a teenager, like he's going through high school, and and I really like the idea that they're gonna like have like every single Spider-Man movie that we're gonna be seeing later. Like the next one's gonna be in 2019, which is like in another 2 years, and I'm like, damn it, you know. But I'm gonna watch the hell out of this movie because like I'll be getting the Blu-ray. I'll be watching this movie like 4 times in the theater because because it's fucking Spider-Man. I just love Spider-Man. I always wanted to be Spider-Man. I was like pretty much in Spider-Man's shoes quite a few times because I was beaten down by bullies. But now we're all good friends. We're all good friends, and also there's so that's what I love about Spider-Man, and like in this, and we get to see him in a new light in this movie, and that you see because we're being given the Spider-Man that we actually really wanted to see all these years. Like yes, we loved Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. We did. I loved him as Peter Parker, but his Spider-Man was, I don't know how to say it. Like he didn't have that much humor, you know, and like he did have some humor moments. Like there was a couple in the first Spider-Man where he was in the wrestling ring with I don't know what the character's name was that Randy Savage played. I can't remember, but I'm just saying Randy Savage. And when he fought Randy Savage in the cage, and he was like, "What are you doing up there? Staying away from you. That's a cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you?" I was laughing at that, and it was pretty funny. I swear. And also one that kind of cringed when Green Goblin was like, "Are you in or are you out? It's you who's out, Gobby, out of your mind." And I was like, it's not too bad, but it just doesn't land, you know. It's the dialogue. It's the dialogue when you try to write down a joke and you try to say it to somebody and they don't laugh, and it just doesn't land, you know. And it was the same thing with the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Like Andrew Garfield, he was great. I loved him as Spider-Man, but I didn't like his Peter Parker because Peter Parker, he looked like he was too cool for school. Like the way he looks, and like he had like the Edward Cullen hair from Twilight, and like even though that was his hair at first, but I really enjoyed those movies because of the chemistry they had with Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy, as Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy, because they were the most real thing about those two movies with the Amazing Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man 2. And I really enjoyed the Amazing Spider-Man. I really enjoyed it, and I did enjoy Amazing Spider-Man 2 myself. But there was a lot of things in there that was, ugh. And with the jokes and the jokes, same thing. Trying to like cram down all that dialogue with jokes, like it just doesn't fit. But with Spider-Man: Homecoming, from what I've seen from these trailers, is that you get that vibe. You get that vibe when he's actually going to high school. He is actually like 15, 16 years old. He's still having trouble trying to get a girl, and he's trying to get homework done, but he's also got to fight the Vulture. He's got to fight the Vulture who was attacking the Staten Island ferry, and it's breaking apart, and he has to save all those people with all those cars that are like almost about to fall into the water. Like he wants to save these people, and all of a sudden, just like what we saw in the trailer, Iron Man has to come in and help him save his ass all the time, and decides I need that suit back. And and obviously, just like what Peter said, it's like, I'm nothing without the suit. If you're nothing without the suit, then you shouldn't have it. And I think that is by far the best line I've ever heard from Tony Stark, from Robert Downey Jr. in my life. That is the best line that Robert Downey Jr. would ever say to someone, because Tony Stark made the Iron Man suit. He made it in his own hands, and he also made the Spider-Man suit too. He made it for Peter Parker to use it as for his full potential. And Peter, just like from the other trailers, is that I'm sick of him treating me like a kid all the time, and because he is a kid, like he wants to prove himself so he can be an Avenger, because he was like, I believe he could have been like 5-6 years old when Tony finally told the whole world that he is Iron Man, and he fell in love with the whole superhero thing, that he loves Iron Man, he loves Captain America, he loves the Hulk, he loves everybody else, and he wants to be like them. He wants to be the hero that he sees them as, and it's just crazy, like how Peter reacts to how Tony thinks about these things, but Peter thinks of a different way and goes like, no, I want to do it this way. I mean, but I really idolize you because you're like my idol, and I'm still starstruck every time I see you. That kind of thing. But with Peter, it's just amazing. And also, just want to point this out, Michael Keaton. Oh my God, Michael Keaton is like one of my favorite actors growing up. I mean, I loved him as Batman from the 1989 Batman movie that Tim Burton did. Also with Batman Forever, that one was great because I just love that movie. Or was it Batman Returns? Batman Returns, not Batman Forever. Batman Forever had Val Kilmer as Batman. But with Batman and Batman Returns, I loved him as Batman. He was great. Beetlejuice, I loved him as Beetlejuice. And I already said it 2 times, so I'm not going to say it a 3rd time. So, but I just can't wait for this movie because Michael Keaton's the fucking villain. That's the Vulture, and I'm like, oh my gosh! And we get to see it in his motivation in this movie, and we actually get to see that he has a beef with Tony Stark, and also from headlines like on Facebook and Twitter, and I'm like, and they're all saying Michael Keaton's Vulture is the dark Tony Stark, and I'm like, wait, what? So I had to look at this trailer at first. And I see it. He is a dark Tony Stark. He made his like from, and I just looked up the details on what Vulture is supposed to be, and his details is like he's an everyman. He's just like an ordinary man who decides like, that he doesn't like how society is looking from the past few years, ever since Iron Man came into the picture, and also ever since the whole incident in New York and with the alien invasion. And he was one of the people that helped like clear up everything. He's pretty much part of Damage Control. If you guys don't know what Damage Control is, that's a comic book storyline that is actually run by Tony Stark, and they actually help like reconstruct and everything that anything that happens between superheroes and supervillains, and there will be collateral damage. Like there will be, because there'll be a lot of damaged buildings, damaged streets, damaged street lights, everything. Everything's going to be damaged because there's a superhero fighting this bad guy, and there will be a lot of stuff going on. There will be like shit crumbling down, cars getting flipped, that kind of shit. So, and I've heard from a friend that Tyne Daly, who was in this movie, she plays I can't remember the character's name. It was like something Anne Haug, and I had to look up the character's name, and I saw that is actually the woman that actually directs the whole damage control. Like she controls damage control. Well, okay. She's the head of damage control, but Tony Stark is pretty much the one that helps runs things. But it's this Hogue character that actually runs the company, and so I'm guessing that's who Tyne Daly's playing. And we get to see Shocker in this movie, and we get to see him like sucker punch Spider-Man through the buses, and around that time we actually get to see his homemade suit. Like he starts using that suit ever since Tony actually gave him took his new suit away, because he pretty much can't trust him, because I told you to stay on the streets, just do whatever what you were doing at first. Let us take care of this flying monster guy, let us Avengers take care of him. And sure enough, like, it's not them that needs to take care of Vulture. It's actually Spider-Man. Spider-Man is actually technically the Vulture's enemy in the comics. Like, Vulture was actually pretty much one of the first villains that Spider-Man fought in the comics, in the Amazing Spider-Man comics back in the 60s. And, well, technically it was actually Chameleon, but Chameleon was actually the first one that he fought. But the other one they actually fought after that was actually Vulture. So, you get what I'm saying here. So, sorry that this video has gone really long. I just wanted to give you guys my opinion, and also I love also, one more thing, Aunt May still hot as ever, hot as fuck. Marissa Tomei, oh my gosh, can you be my mommy? That's wrong. I have a mom. I do. I have a mom. I just say things that I just don't know why I said them. I just don't think before I say anything. So that'll do it for us today, guys. And what do you guys think about the trailer? The link will be down below in the description box. And also, if you guys want to see more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And also, probably a new vlog on the stuff that I wear, and also something else, probably. And also, I'm starting to plan a kind of like a movie talk kind of thing, just like do like movie news, like talk about movie news from time to time, like I've heard that there's going to be a Venom spinoff, and also Black Cat and Silver Sable. Those two are going to be movies from Sony, and they're actually definitely not going to be part of the MCU whatsoever, which I'm actually happy about, because I mean, I don't know why Sony is doing this, but for me, I always wanted to see the Venom movie. I always have, and it's actually going to be a horror sci-fi thriller, and I'm like, yes, and it's going to be, and they're buying it to be a rated R film, and I'm like, yes, because if you're going to do a rated R film on Venom, you gotta do that, because Venom is a fucking scary dude. He is. So, to get that out of the way, go ahead and like this video. The videos, and the link is in the description box and down below if you guys want to watch it. And also, what do you guys think about the trailer? And also, what was your favorite part of the trailer? Let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.